Hey guys, it's Peyton and today I'm going to be starting off my Reading Rush Day 1 vlog. I am super excited. It is currently 4:59, so 5 o'clock at night, I guess. I haven't vlogged a single clip so far because one, my house has been super freaking loud. I have been unable to. I took a shower, so my hair's a little bit damp, so if it looks gross, like, that's why. It just hasn't happened, but I have been reading. Last night, I wanted to start reading immediately at midnight, but it didn't happen. Like, something upsetting happened. I was upset about something, then my anxiety got crazy, and I just didn't vlog about me reading last night, but I did end up starting The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I'm already over halfway for this book. I'm listening to the audiobook, so I was able to just sit back, close my eyes, and listen to this book. I recently reread Everything by this author. It went from a 4 stars to a 5 stars. Like, I just enjoyed my reread of that book so much. I watched the movie and I'm just so in love with Nicola Yoon and her writing. She has a very different type of style. I don't even know how to describe it. This book is interesting because it has two main point of views. It's Natasha and Daniel. Natasha is Jamaican and she's actually an illegal immigrant in America. She lives in New York. Recently her dad got caught for a DUI and they're pretty much getting deported, which is pretty terrible because she's known pretty much almost all of her life living in New York. Macy, I am gonna kill you. She's pretty much lived most of her life in America and she's going to have her life completely turned upside down. We're following her on her last day in America where she actually meets this guy named Daniel. He is Korean American. He is really sweet. He loves poetry and I don't know how to describe him other than like the cutest dude ever. Like, he is so sweet and he's kind of determined to show Natasha that people can fall in love in an instant. Like, literally he thinks that they can fall in love in one day after meeting each other for the first time. And this sounds like scary because I really don't like insta love. Insta love can be something that instantly turns me off from a book and then I will just be like, gross. But for some reason this book is doing insta love in such a realistic almost or just believable way. And I'm here for it. Their conversations are just exactly on point. Like, it's exactly what I would want and would hope for. And what's cool about this book is not only do we have their perspectives, but we keep seeing random perspectives or like paragraphs or pages from random people they're seeing throughout the day, like their parents, the lawyer that she's trying to contact so she can try to stay in the country, and just random people that they are coming in contact with throughout the day. And it really gives you a full perspective and like a full story on what is going on in this time. And I'm just having so much fun with it. The audiobook is actually so fantastic because they have a different narrator for Daniel and Natasha. And they're very, I don't know, their voices are just exactly what you would think they would be. They're just very distinct and they're so cute together. Like, I literally am so in love with this already. And I'm probably going to finish it today, to be honest, because I'm just so here for it. And I'm going to say my Reading Rush TBR, I made a whole video for it, so you can go watch that so you know, but I'm going to be attempting to read actually 5 books now. I originally only planned for 4, but I have another one coming in the mail that I'm going to try to read for one of the challenges that I said I wasn't going to do. So you can keep up with that. I'm going to be doing daily vlogs. I plan to read these books right here. Girl, Serpent, Thorn by Melissa Bashir-Doust, War Girls by Toshi Onyebushi, Wilder Girls by Rory Power, and also The Sun Is Also a Star. And I'll leave the other book up for mystery until it comes in the mail. Also, I freaking broke my brush in half, my hairbrush. I'm very sad. Like, I must have had a very strong knot in my hair. Like, oh my god. My hair is like so damp. It looks greasy, but it's not. I'll check back in with you later. Thank you guys so much. Why am I acting like this is the end of the video? I don't know. I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, I'm back with another update. I am still reading The Sun Is Also a Star on audio. I am on 236. I don't know where I was last time I updated. I haven't read that much more. My grandpa just came over. It's actually his birthday and he's been sick for like a year. Like, not corona, like just normal like old people things like as they get older. So he came over, we like ate dinner with him. Now that he just left, I am going to try to get back to reading. It is 7:45 at night. I still got plenty of time to knock this book out. I'm pretty much gonna finish this book. I have like 100-ish pages left, so I'm definitely attempting at least to finish it soon. But I wanted to update and say that I just got a package from Amazon, obviously, and I got some books. I bought 3 books the other day, but 2 of them are only here today, and the third one is coming tomorrow, and that is going to be my other Reading Rush book. So we'll just wait for that to come in. So we're just gonna open this right up. The books are just jingling around in here. So the first one I have here is Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. I literally can't say that correctly. I feel bad. This is the second book to the Daevabad trilogy, or Daevabad trilogy. The first one is called The City of Brass. I recently just read this, not even a week ago. I read the first one. They're pretty big books. Everybody's been talking about them because the third one just got released. It's like the final book in the trilogy, and it's like the perfect time to pick up this trilogy finally, because obviously you can just binge read it now. Since it's an adult fantasy book, it's super complex. Like, I found myself struggling. I was trying to just listen to the audiobook, and I realized I really needed to get a physical copy of The City of Brass if I was going to do the audiobook route, because there's like a glossary, and like I just needed to see the words for a lot of it, and it helped a lot. I ended up getting like the first one for cheap because it was at a cheaper price, and I just downloaded the audiobook for the Kingdom of Copper from my library, and I just thought, like, once again it'd be useful to have the paperback with me so I could make my life easier while I'm reading it. But I'm definitely going to be reading this book after the Reading Rush. I enjoyed the first one a lot. I'm not going to tell you what I rated it because we'll just save that for my July wrap up. But I'm super excited to jump into this because I really wanted to read fantasy. Fantasy is like my favorite genre. I think it's set in the 1700s actually, and the main character Nari is from Egypt. One day she accidentally like resurrects some jinn guy. I don't even understand how to explain the mythology behind it. It's so like interesting and different. I haven't read anything with this type of magic system before, but she ends up realizing she might have a bit of magic in her blood, and they journey to this magical city called not Deva, it's Daevabad. I literally can't explain it. I'm just so hyped to have a new fantasy series to read. And the next book I have here is White Rage by Carol Anderson. If you watched my June wrap-up video, you know that I was about halfway through this book by the time the month ended, and I was reading it from my library on an ebook, and oh my god, literally the first week of July I went and opened my Kindle to go read more of the book, and the book expired. I didn't realize my library copy was about to expire. I thought I had another week on it and I could finish the last half of this book. It's not that big, and I wanted to freaking read it, and nope. And there's a big waiting list on this book, so I thought I would like put myself on the waiting list and see if I could still get it, and I've given it a couple of weeks and I still haven't gotten the book back, and it doesn't seem like I'm going to anytime soon, so I just thought I would get a copy of it. The physical edition is like only a few dollars more than the ebook, so I was like, okay, might as well just get it. But this book is really important. It is a nonfiction book, and it pretty much is a history of racism in America, and gives a bunch of historical references to actual things that have happened. Obviously, I will say it's very hard to read because it's just so many disgusting things have happened in this country. Yeah, it is disturbing to read, but it's important to read it, and it's important to teach yourself about this if you weren't ever really educated that well on it. I feel like the school systems really fail us. They just brush over things. I'm really excited to jump back into this and read the last half of this book because it's just a super informative read, and I think it's super important for me to finish this book. And I think I'm just going to slowly, I'm not gonna like get myself to jump too quickly into nonfiction because I'm not used to nonfiction, but I definitely have a list of books that I'm wanting to travel through and read them. So this is one of them, and I cannot wait to freaking finish the last half. Can my dog not bark? I'm excited to finish the last half of it because I've been so annoyed that I was halfway through and it expired. Like, oh my god. My dog always be barking. I have some grapes. My dad just got home. Oh my gosh. Literally, I've been struggling so hard with daily vlogging, at least for today, because my whole family's home today, and oh my god, they're so loud. Why are they not at work? My dad's yelling at my dog. This is funny. It's like I'm eating popcorn while I watch it happen. Well, I'm just gonna go and read. Hey everyone, I'm back with another update, and it is 11:10 at night, so the day is almost completely over, and I officially finished The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon maybe like 40 minutes ago. I cried. I had a moment of tears. It ended differently than I expected. I honestly didn't really know what to expect with this ending because it could have either been something really sad, knowing that it's a one-day romance, and who knows if they're going to end up together if she's getting deported. I'm not going to say whether I was crying happy tears or sad tears. I was just crying, feeling lots of emotions. This book was fantastic. I really loved the way it gave us so many different perspectives, and we saw into people's minds other than just Natasha and Daniel, because by the end of it, it became this full circle moment that was so cool. It just was like a aha moment. Like, it was so satisfying. Another thing is I loved both Daniel and Natasha individually and together. I thought they were really intriguing characters. I really enjoyed both of them, and I could definitely see the differences in their voices. Like, they felt different. And yes, the audiobook is super cool because it had different people narrating each of the perspectives, but that wasn't the only reason why I could tell it was in Daniel's perspective or Natasha's perspective. Nicola Yoon did a very great job at distinguishing like who is who. So honestly, I think this might be a new all-time favorite book. I think I enjoyed it even more than I did Everything Everything, and I have like a lot of personal connections to Everything, but for some reason this book just made my heart feel so many things, and I feel like the romance in this is possibly even stronger than the one in Everything. I don't know why I feel that way. I guess it's just the way I feel, and I'm so excited to watch the movie. There's that challenge where you're supposed to watch a movie first and then read the book. I'm reversing it. I'm gonna read the book and then watch a movie, and I'm gonna watch it with like my mom and sister probably sometime this week, so I'll let you know what I think about the movie. I'm kind of nervous about it because it has that dude from Riverdale, and I'm like like instantly I just think of that instead of Daniel. But we'll see how he does in that movie. I'm super excited. I hope I love the movie just like I did the Everything movie. It was just such a fantastic book, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're scared about the insta-love like I was. I think it was really well done, and like it still was super fast, but it felt authentic. It felt like characters could actually be in this situation and feel this way. Most of the book is their conversations, and they went really deep into their conversations, so I could definitely see like it wasn't small talk. Like, they were going in depth, and it just felt right. Like, I really enjoyed this and their adventure together for one day. Like, I just loved it so much, and now I need to read another book. So I have 3 other options for what to read next. I have Wilder Girls. This is another audiobook, so I'll probably start this immediately, but I probably need to start to physically read something, and honestly I think Girl Serpent Thorn is going to be the one that calls to me to read physically right now, because it is a female romance fantasy book, and I think the main character is like a morally gray character, so I'm super excited about this. She's like the princess of this kingdom who has been hidden away. It's described as she has like a poisonous touch, and it sounds like a Shatter Me moment. And the wedding of her brother, I guess he's probably the crown prince. Actually, are they twins? I think they are twins. Yes, her twin brother has a wedding, and I guess he has been in the forefront this whole time, and she has been hidden in the shadows. And there's also a thing about someone is in the dungeons that could hold the secrets and the answers to what she is searching for, and I think she wants her freedom. So I'm super intrigued by this book, and I'm excited about the female romance fantasy. I don't know if it's going to be a series or if this is just a standalone. I don't know if I'm going to end this vlog or what. I might end the vlog just to wrap it up on a book that I finished. If you want to see me starting to read Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa Bechert-Doust, tune in for my day 2 vlog. I don't know if I'll read the whole thing in one day like I did with The Sun Is Also a Star, because that was just pretty easy to quickly read because it's an audiobook. We'll see, and I'll probably be starting Wilder Girls as well. I think I'm just going to end off the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how your first day of the reading rush has gone. Mine's gone pretty decent. Like, I'm doing what I'm needing to do, I think, so I got this. Like this video, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below, and go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should have already clicked, and goodbye.